the strength of your relationship relies on the impact that you make, period. Right.
Beautiful.
So like that is like, if I can do a good job and, hey, I see something, I intervene, and the adjustment makes an immediate difference in the way that person feels, great. That relationship is formed, right? Nothing needs to be said. And look, and I tell these students, like, look, when you come in, you might have the very experience that you had, where like guy doesn't say literally a word to you for a week other than like, hey, are you free? Right? Hey, are you free means there's other people here who are available. I want you to be available because I trust the thing that you're doing. When you see these guys years later, like, they'll remember you. And we see this a lot. The nice part about Combine is it superimposes pretty much the end of the NFL season right through the playoffs and Super Bowl. So we'll have previous athletes who have gone into the league come back. And one of the nice things is we have, in a lot of cases, former L3 students come back and assist with teaching the L3, which is a lot of fun because they get to see that full circle moment where someone that they worked with in their combine comes back to the facility, sees that person who was only there for a week and goes, oh, hey, I remember you, like, thanks. And like has this dialogue. Because like, I think one of the things that can be hard to respect is how much pressure they're under, right? Like, have you ever, I mean, I know you have, and I know I have, but like, I don't think people understand the stress that goes into a pending job interview where like the bag is on offer, right? Like it's like a fairly stressful scenario of like, oh, if I do this thing well, my life will change. And then in this case, the life of everyone around them, right? So there's a lot that goes into processing that as a 20-year-old, right? Like, it's just, I think we lose sight of the fact that none of these kids' brains are fully formed. Right. They still got another 5 years before the whole, like, which is a crazy, and that's not disparaging. That's just basic neuroscience and neurophysiological development. And it's, so there's that component to it. But I think like the adaptability piece is, if you want to further your career, you have to understand that your career, and I think this gets back and forth on either side of the aisle, your career is based off of your ability to achieve a desired result, right? Like, I put myself behind the 8 ball walking into a room looking the way I look. Like, I understand that the tattoos on my head or on my neck or on my hands do not serve me a leg up in most scenarios. But if you have a record and an ability to get results quickly, that's what people are hiring you for, right? And more so at the level where things matter. Right. Not to say that like having clients day to day doesn't matter. And obviously like trainers and coaches and chiropractors and physical therapists all have an impact day to day. But if you really want to, make a move in your career, that move will be predicated on your ability to get results. Like, if you want to get another 5 more clients online, sure, likability will be a great, not to say that results won't, but like there is an echelon of this industry that is accessible only to those that can get results, right? And getting results in spite of all of the niceties of your day to day. Like, oh yeah, then my clients get great results. Like, right, because they like you.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you and I have walked into situations where day to day you are uncertain of whether or not someone likes you.
Yeah.
But you're still there. And if you're still there, that means there's a utility. And that's, so at the end of the day, like, people will, I think, in my opinion, and I could be swayed either way, but in my career, the opportunities I've gotten I've received have come on the backs of me being able to do the thing. Personality, interpersonal stuff, I mean, that's come and gone, but being able to get results in spite of that, like, that's the thing that actually builds that connection for you. Right? Not the other way around. Like, you can't like someone into results. You can result someone into liking you.
Right. And I mean, it's funny because I had this thought just literally the other day, is that likability has nothing to do with the equation, right? Like, maybe that trust, that buy-in is there a bit more, but the more someone likes you, there's going to be a portion of it, and there's a specific like type of trainer or therapist that I'm thinking about, that like part of that is agreeability, right? Like, if you're just feeding into, oh yeah, like you like to do this, like let's do that, like, yeah, good, thumbs up. And like, if someone likes you, they're not going to judge you as harshly on your shortcomings, right? So I find it more impactful for people that have clients that don't necessarily like them. And not necessarily on a personality standpoint, but like you'll have these clients that are like, oh fuck, like we have to do this, and like they buy into it and they do it because they know that you have their best interests at heart. And a lot of times what's best for someone is not something they want to do or not something that they like to do. So for you to be good at your job, you need to be able to disagree with someone, communicate that effectively, and be able to have actionable items that get results because of that. Like it's that's the differentiator between someone who facilitates a workout and someone who coaches an athlete or coaches a client or runs a successful rehab program, is that I have to tell you that what your predispositions to think about this are wrong because you're not in my shoes. If you were, you wouldn't need me. You need me because your understanding of this is incomplete and you don't have the full context. And I'm the one that has that. And I'm going to tell you what I think is best for you. And it's probably different than what you want to do or what you think is best for you. But that's why I get results. And I'm confident in that. And I'm going to stand on that because I know from my decade plus of experience that I can get results doing this. And you have an emotional attachment to the situation, which is like you being in your body and feeling the way you feel. But I don't give a fuck about how you feel. I give a fuck if you get results. Period. Like that's what it is being in this position. It's not like, and there is that disarming part of it that you have to have. You can't say that to clients. Some of them you can, but most of them you can't. And you have to be able to approach them in a way where you're building trust that's going to allow you the freedom to do things with that person that they don't want to do because they trust that you have their best interest at heart. And that's like how it all kind of comes together. So if you can't build that trust or get that buy-in from them, you're not going to get those results because you're just going to be agreeable and they're going to like you and they're never going to have progress.